Good day to everybody. So today I'll be going over what you should be doing on the daily on Ragnarok X Next Generation. The stuff that you want to do on a daily is in your Carnival tab right here. So the things that you want to do daily are your daily instance. You could tell already because it says daily instance. You want to do your guild orders. That's why it's very important to join a guild. The ROX quiz, they do this 3 times a day, and you'll see it here. Then you have this tavern mini game that you could do 2 times, but if you pay for the pass and you select that reward, you can do it 3 times. I'll be going over the free-to-play version on this video, and in another video, I'll go over what the differences are on the monthly payment. Then you also want to do the fishing contest, but I will show you why I don't do it, but that's what you want to do. You want to do 6 mission boards, and then you want to do your COC missions right here to the left. Capture Pets here has a 0 out of 10, but you need an item to do this that you'll have to use in-game currency. And there are 3 types of in-game currencies that I'll go over in another video as well. But the first thing you want to do is check your Odin's Blessings. So you could see here that my Odin's Blessings is almost topped off, and you get about 2,000 Odin's Blessings a day. Odin's Blessings is a sort of buff, and you could see the effects right here. You could toggle on and off Odin's Blessings on the bottom right of this hub. So Odin's Blessings gives you a 1-for-1 stamina, as it's stated right here. Stamina is used for your life skills, and you can go to the hub at the bottom right here. Everybody has 5 basic life skills: fishing, mining, gardening, smelting, and cooking. I'll go more in depth of ROX's life skills in another video as well. So to make sure I don't waste obtaining Odin's Blessings, I'm going to go ahead and burn some stamina. For that, it's totally up to you how you burn your stamina. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and use it for fishing. So because we get 2,000 Odin's Blessings a day, I'm going to go ahead and burn 2,000 stamina. The reason I have my gauges almost full, I'll go over that in another video as well. There's a lot to learn about this game. While I'm fishing, I'm going to go ahead and do some other things because I could leave this AFK for a little bit.
A few moments later.
So now that we've finished burning about 2k stamina, we're going to go ahead and use these Odin's Blessings just so we could gain 2,000 more. You guys can always choose what monster you want to burn your Odin's Blessings on. So because of my level, that's what I'm going to base this off of. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn on my Odin's Blessings. This shouldn't take too long, so I'm just going to go ahead and go AFK a little bit, handle some stuff while I get ready to hop back in game.
Later.
So now that our stamina is fully capped out, we could go ahead and get 2,000 new Odin's Blessings. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the city with a butterfly wing. Each city has a quest board that looks just like this, and this is where you're going to get your daily quests for your Odin's Blessings. So you can see at the bottom middle right here how to obtain Odin's Blessings. You have daily missions, and you go to Prontera, and then you just hang out there for about 10 minutes just to get 200 Odin's Blessings. But you can get 1,800 by completing daily missions. So that's how we get our 2,000 daily Odin's Blessings. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do right now. When you click the board, you're given 6 daily quests. Depending on the rarity of the quests will depend on how much city reputation you get. So these gray ones will give you 1 city reputation. These brown ones will give you 2. And these bronze ones will give you 3. So you have a chance to refresh them up to 5 times. After you're done with all your refreshes, then you could obtain the quest by accepting them. On the top right-hand corner, you have these scrolls that are called mission orders. Instead of accepting and having to walk around to do the quests, you could use these mission orders to automatically complete it. Complete them by clicking on the scroll right here. Now, if you don't have mission orders to use, you're just going to have to get quests that pop up on the left here, and then you would just walk and complete the quests. Basically, it's defeating monsters, it's gathering materials, just different kinds of stuff to complete it. This makes things go by a bit faster. So I'm going to go ahead and complete them like that. And you can see that I'm gaining EXP. So once we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and just hang out in Frontera for a little bit to gain the rest of these Odin's Blessings. You can see I'm about 200 off. Now daily, if you click on Carnival, you're given up to 5 treasure boxes for activity. So if you go through 100 activity daily, you'll get prizes in these boxes, which have crystals. It has pet radars, which are used to capture pets, and mission orders, which can complete missions for you. Now, if you complete all of the ones that I stated at the beginning, you'll be able to complete all the 100 activity for the day. So now that we're waiting in Frontera, we're going to complete some other stuff from the Carnival tab. We're going to go ahead and complete guild orders and then the COC mission, okay? So if you go to guild and then you go to events, you'll see guild orders on the top left. If you click guild orders, these are items that you have to collect to submit to the guild, and then you get individual guild contributions and enlightenment coins, which are used for various things in the guild. Now, because I purchased a Kaffir pass, I'm able to quick submit a lot of these items. So when I click quick submission, it's going to tell me that I can buy these items and submit them. Now you can see here in Skull and Ghostly Remains, I actually accrued some of them just by killing monsters. So I'm going to go ahead and hit quick submission, and I want to purchase all of these. So I'll go ahead and quick select and then purchase and submit. Now, these items are also purchasable from NPCs, so you actually don't have to farm for these items. At the bottom left, you're able to refresh this page up to 10 times. So using crystals. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh because the first refresh is 0 crystals. So I'm going to hit refresh and then confirm. And I'm going to go ahead and do that again. Quick submission, select these all. I'm using Zenny, and then purchase and submit. Now, like I said, remember, these items can be purchased through NPCs. So purchasing the Kaffir pass for the month, the only thing it saves is walking. I mean, if you don't mind walking, Kaffir pass won't be worth it for you. But there are some benefits that I will go over, like I said, in another video. Can't put everything in one video. So if you look back at the bottom left, to refresh it again, it'll take 2,000 crystals. Now, as you go up, these quests, these items that you have to collect will get harder. So some of them actually taking like stamina, which you kind of want to reserve stamina for personal use. So for me personally, I don't go past the free one, but to each their own. So next, I'm going to go ahead and go into Guild Pass, and you can see at the top right here, one of the items that you accrue are used to level up your Guild Pass, which is reset every 31 days. So everybody puts into a Guild Pass for 31 days. So the more guild members doing this, the better. And I am going to use my coins here to purchase 2 levels. So every level is 50 coins. For Carnival, I was able to get another chest because I've completed the guild orders. So now we could check, you could see here the Odin's Blessings is slowly going up. So we still have time. So the second thing we're going to do while we're in Frontera is going to be, we are going to do the COC missions. So COC stands for Chamber of Commerce. If you AFK at night, you'll be obtaining items throughout the night that will be used to sell to the Chamber of Commerce. So you click COC mission, you click start. For me, I click the batch select because I don't really keep any of these items, and get rid of as much as possible to reach this 840,000. And so once you complete it, you can just click one chest and it'll give you everything. So it gives you Zenny Corporation coins, EXP, and Kaffir points. Then daily, you have this special mission. So it's the same thing. You just give up items that you basically are going to sell to the NPC. So once I get the max 840,000, I sell everything else to the NPC. Now you could actually give more, but submitting more will only earn you points, no rewards. So you could get more points here, which will help you get better items that these NPCs sell. But once you're capped out, I think it caps out like at 1,500, then it's kind of no point. You could just do the daily, and then I think that you'll reach the cap of like 2K eventually. So the rest I just use to sell and get Zenny to the Sundry store. So now that we've completed obtaining the Odin's Blessings from Prontera, I'm just going to go ahead and jump into an instance and complete them real quick. In another video, I'll be going over each instance and how to do each level of the instance. So now that I finished my 3 instances, I'm going to go ahead and complete the ROX quiz, or the true-false quiz. So this is another way to get major EXP in a short amount of time. So we're going to go ahead and go to Carnival and complete these 3 chests, the final 3 chests. And like I said, we didn't even do everything yet, and we completed the 100 activity for the day. We are at the true-false quiz, and we'll just go ahead and click the ROX quiz. So we're about to start in 10 seconds, and everything you do is just false or true. And so you read the question, and then you move over to whatever you think it is. If you answer wrong, you'll still obtain EXP only if somebody else is still playing the game. If everybody answers wrong, that's where it ends. You won't go the 12 rounds. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go and do the fishing contest. I'll go ahead and show you guys why it's useful in the very beginning. So you talk to Xavier here regarding the fishing quest. So I'm going to hand over 10 giant shrimp. He's going to give us magic bait. We're going to go over here and use the magic bait. Make sure you switch. And then we're going to cast it. And make sure you go as close as possible. Now, if you look at this, it says currently ranked at number 4. So you want to get as low as possible. I'm actually going to keep this and end this quest right here. I'll go ahead and go back to Xavier and turn in the fish print. He gives me coins, and you're able to use the coins to constantly buy automatic fishing rods, which is used to level up fishing. Now, he also gives headgear. Headgear actually levels up your wardrobe, and I'll go into that in another video, like I keep saying. Now, you can see that I own 1 of each, and automatic fishing rods are given as prizes or code redemptions for a lot of things. So that's why I rarely ever do this fishing thing anymore. So fishing is one that I would cut out if you don't need any of those headgears or if you don't need fishing rods. So the last thing we have to do, even though we reached 100 activity, is we're going to go ahead and do a tavern minigame. So I'm going to go ahead, click tavern minigame, and navigate over there. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the minigame here and then go under wrestling. And basically you swap wins, right? So you just need to get as close to the middle as possible. And you do this for people that are free to play. You do this twice a day. So this is one, even though you have 100 activity, you do not want to skip daily. So at this point, after you obtain your 2 or 3 wins, then you would give out 2 to 3 wins depending on what you discussed beforehand. So now we'll go to the carnival, and you'll see that we've completed everything that we needed to do daily. So capture pets, like I said, you get up to 5 of these pet radars a day to capture pets. But if you want to capture 10 daily to maximize this, you're going to actually have to spend in-game currency, which is crystals that you could obtain in different ways. And I'll go over that in another video. That should be the new quote, in another video. So make sure you guys are following so you could be up to date with the videos that I release. So that's the minimum of the things that you guys want to do daily. Everything that's extra will be under any of these events and any extra things that you find in game. But make sure you do those things daily, because then it will give you the EXP and the items that are valuable. Every month there is a Kingdom Pass, and you could check that right here. Daily, you are given quests under this tab to complete. So daily, weekly, during the season, and a challenge that you could complete whenever. In the rewards section, there is a Kingdom Pass and a Glory Pass. The Glory Pass is the paid version, and the Kingdom Pass is the free-to-play version. So if we go under our quests here, it just gives you a list of the daily quests that you can do. and you're able to refresh it up to 3 times. So anything after the community Facebook tab is most likely an event. So doing your daily quests sometimes complete these events. Now, if you guys have any questions or any suggestions that you guys would like to leave, go ahead and leave them below. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.